James Madison in the dark. Virginia Commonwealth, lower seed, considered the home team.
Well, you talked about the defensive prowess of VCU. It's a real philosophy of Beth Cunningham to play defense and rebound. We're going to see great effort, sense of urgency on that end.
Nice way to start the game. That is Sarah Williams, a junior guard out of Wilmington, Delaware. She brings things on with a three. Jennifer Lane goes around the lane and gets the whistle.
You look at Sarah Williams, second leading scorer, very confident, great size at the guard position. Great range, transfer from Richmond.
Lane is a real estate and urban land development major. A 71% free throw shooter for the Rams. She misses the first of two. And that was grabbed by Nina Ukta.
Well, in contrasting styles of play in these 2 point guards, Jennifer Lane, a distributing type point guard, pass first. Dawn Evans, obviously very offensive-minded, running the point for JMU.
Evans leans back. It rims in out. Well, that rebound by Akita Waller. She got smacked, but there's no call here. We have a loose ball. And the timeout has been called.
Well, you can tell these two teams playing for a berth in the championship game. Everybody on the floor early. Quick timeout call by the official. Early bails VCU out.
Yes. Ball come back in at the end line.
Lot to prove.
And the fans are here to witness that. That's Quinitra Hollingsworth, not in the paint. Kind of a mid-range jumper there.
Well, we heard her yesterday in the press conference say, hey, if you play me one-on-one and not double down, I am very confident in that situation. You could see the catch, turn, and shoot.
Tell you what, you got to give credit to Quinitra Hollingsworth on that defensive set there. She was up high, she harassed Dawn Evans, then she slid down and slid down again. Really a great job.
Ratty Bakvarova really had a nice year for the Rams. Good look inside, good ball movement, working a little bit of a triangle. Q obviously a huge target in that post area. Jennifer Lane, you can see her heads up. She's always looking to distribute the basketball.
The three this time does not go for Lane. The Tavia Rorie shot doesn't go. And the fans don't like that call. Foul against JMU.
Hollingsworth crashing the boards. Rorie misses from close. Looked like Quinitra Hollingsworth just lost her balance. Really limited contact.
Well, we certainly have the luxury of replay there. Bakvarova pulls up from the free throw line, in and out. Quinitra Hollingsworth cleans it up, puts it back.
How about that? That's 6'5" and a quick jumper, able to attack the glass, keep the basketball so high, nobody with a chance to alter that shot.
VCU takes the lead with that putback by Hollingsworth. 4-3, Evans, nothing but net.
Well, this is what we're going to see all day. Dawn Evans, so good with the basketball. They give her two high screens, and she really has the freedom to use that any way she sees fit. That time she just stops and pops from behind the arc.
Hale looking over to Coach Cunningham for the play call. Takes things over to the left side.
You're talking about a VCU team with 4 different players that can score at any time on the court. Great balance.
Tavia Rorie getting the rebounds, but her putbacks are just coming up short.
Tell you what, Q came to play today. Bakvarova is tough off the dribble as anybody in the league. Quinitra Hollingsworth, though, really chasing the glass. And Dawn Evans, she's going to have the ability to use those screens, punch it with the dribble, that time a little step back, and she's got deep, deep range.
Didn't quite turn all the way around when she took that shot, and the off-base shot didn't go in. Over to the corner, rims in out for Williams. That one's good.
Well, the Rams never even got back in the play. 3 VCU players standing and watching, assuming the make. Coach Cunningham not happy with that effort. Got to play both ends.
Traveling is called.
Transition defense, very important. VCU needs to get back. James Madison is certainly going to run if they have the opportunity. Look at the battle inside.
Robo getting it down to Claudine Hollingsworth, but the official stops play.
Jaleesa Taylor's a big sophomore. She needs to stay on the floor for JMU. She's been prone to foul trouble. This is really going to hurt the Dukes, losing her this early with the 2 fouls.
And that's 3 on the team.
You're going to see a mismatch inside now. Jaleesa Taylor, the biggest body Kenny Brooks could throw against Hollingsworth.
We're seeing a lot of physicality underneath, and James Madison's very distressed here. That's Nina Ukta, and they very quickly have 4 fouls in this game with less than 4 minutes expired. A 60% free throw shooter makes her first. Keita Waller out of Gainesville, Georgia. She's a junior. Pre-med and biology is her major.
That time they got Hollingsworth with the over-the-back. Too aggressive on the offensive crash.
Well, she came flying in, and subtlety is not her middle name.
Missed free throws. She chases that basketball all the way across the lane.
Trips over Nina Ukta. Evans trying to get around Lane. And another whistle is called. This one on Keita Waller. VCU and James Madison again, but this time we are at the Convocation Center, the home of the James Madison Dukes.
A different team this year. Crystal Vaughn and Quinita Hollingsworth, a great combination. Vaughn, 1,300 points. Beth Cunningham says this year's team more balanced. They have more weapons. But they're going to have to play more defense.
I love that shot by Dawn Evans that she just took. She's small. She has to really stretch her arm out to the side to get that scoop shot, to get away from those long-arm defenders. Good body action by Rorie. Still no basket for her.
Well, some interesting strategy early, and you talked about it, you know, a prolific scorer, the ability to get to the basket. And how about to reach around and put it up over the 6'5" Hollingsworth?
I mean, the way she controls her body is just incredible to go up against someone who is 6'5" and shoot over them. Again, we have 2 on the floor. Any timeout's called, jump ball called. It'll go the other way. It goes back up the court. Looks like Ukta is either hurt or frustrated. Maybe a combination of both.
That's another option off those 2 high post screens where Dawn Evans can hit Ukta on the dive to the basket. Very effective last night in the quarterfinal against Northeastern.
And ready to turn over. Here comes Keisha Stokes. She's entering the game for Sarah Williams. Stokes has a bad ankle or foot. She's got a problem with one of the joints in her hand, her non-shooting hand, her left hand, so she's walking wounded, and coach is trying to be very careful with her playing minutes.
Well, and they're missing their 6'4" sophomore center, Lauren Jimenez, who got hurt earlier in the year, who would be a real force inside to go against Quinita Hollingsworth today.
And there's Dawn Evans with the green light and really knocking him down. You know, in the quarterfinals, she was 1 of 10 in the first half. That's not the story today. All the yips are out of her. And there's no yips for Radoslava Bakvarova from Bulgaria. She is a freshman out of Lakeland, Florida. She's into the game. Quinitra Hollingsworth taking a breather for Virginia Commonwealth.
Different set offensively. A low post stack. Allows Evans to have more of a one-on-one opportunity.
Tavia Rorie got her hands on it, but Francisco was able to run it down. Shot clock down to 8. Evans fires from 3. Lane collides with her own player on that rebound. The wall is stolen. Here comes Dawn Evans again. Nice quick hands by James Madison. Up by 3. Closing in on 12 minutes of this first half. Looking for the cutter. And draws the foul.
Boy, both these teams really reacting to any dribble penetration. Great rotation so far. As both teams look to penetrate and kick, or penetrate and get all the way to the basket.
Whistle for her first foul. Lob inside to Stokes. They see Quinitra Hollingsworth isn't in there, so they can lob him inside. Stokes about 6 feet, 6'1".
No spacing right now for the Duke at all. But Ukta makes something out of not very much space right there with a good turnaround. She plays bigger. They list her at 6 feet 1. I'm not so sure, but she really plays big.
Well, it looked like a good stroke. It just went in and out for Jennifer Lane. 14-9. James Madison on top.
Very interesting strategy early on. You can see that the Dukes do not want to get into an up-and-down style game with the more explosive VCU Rams. VCU, many more weapons offensively.
Williams, no go there. It is tipped out by Keita Waller. Very effective in the early going. 7 points for her.
Against UNC Wilmington. A real team player. And imagine the added depth if a healthy Deandra Moss is still in this lineup.
Tavia Rorie fires it inside to Quinitra Hollingsworth. And that is the pipeline they need to establish.
Well, it's no secret. They just don't feel James Madison has any answer. A lot of teams haven't had any answer for Quinitra Hollingsworth over the course of the year.
That was sort of a surprising throwaway by James Madison, and he quickly brings back Dawn Evans. They cannot have errant passes. They cannot afford to throw the ball away at all. Connolly comes out. Ukta comes back in. Dawn Evans comes back in for the Dukes as he sees Quinitra Hollingsworth creating problems down low.
Yeah, Ukta, her best defense is going to be to keep the